Sheila Gunn Reid on special assignment here this week in northern Iraq. Now, why am I here? I think we need to go back a little bit to 2017. Rebel News sent a crew here to document the plight of Christians who faced genocide at the hands of ISIS and an age-old bigotry against them. Even though the biblical Nineveh plain where they live is truly the cradle of Christianity, there used to be 1.2 million Christians here. Now only 200,000 remain. Many were killed, many were forcibly converted or sold into sex slavery, and others fled to camps in Jordan and Lebanon. 1 million Christians have been cleansed of the land they were indigenous to. Their churches burned, their homes looted, their sons killed, and their daughters raped, all while the world slept. Now, from that 2017 trip came our 2018 documentary called Save the Christians. We used that documentary as part of our ongoing fundraising efforts to help the Christians here, to relocate those that see no future in a place where they can never be safe again, and to support them through their trauma, and to give them the tools to be successful newcomers in the countries that do accept them. We at the Rebel have been quietly working with Glenn Beck's Mercury One charity called the Nazarene Fund for about a year. We've been providing financial assistance to them while they do the heavy lifting on the ground to help the Christians across the region to either rebuild their lives or to leave. Now, about a month ago, Ezra traveled to Texas to meet with the folks from the Nazarene Fund, and they invited us to come here to see what your money and your support is doing for the Christians of Iraq. So here I am. I'm here to show you what we've been able to do with your help to change the lives of Christian survivors of a genocide. Now, there are two ways to support the journalism I'm doing here. It's just me with no cameraman, as you'll soon notice. I've just got a selfie stick. We paid my own way here, and the aid organization we are working with is busy keeping me safe. Now, if you can support the important work of telling the world what is happening to the Christians of Iraq and the rest of the region, please go to savethechristians.com. That website is where you'll find all of my reports from here on the ground in Iraq. But there is also something else that I would like you to do, if you can. It's probably the most important thing. I would like your help to raise another $10,000 to help the Christians of Iraq. The aid workers here tell me it can cost anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 per month to help just one Christian family, to provide security for them wherever they go, to provide basic medical care and operations, trauma counseling, food, clothing, travel visas, and housing, while the families wait for their refugee claims to be accepted in the countries they are headed to. And then finally, the expense of travel to their new homes. We can give one or two Iraqi Christian families the gift of freedom and the safety to be able to celebrate the birth of Christ this Christmas. To help us do that, please donate to our fundraising efforts at savethechristians.com. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. To support the work I'm doing here to document the plight of Iraqi Christians and to help us give the gift of freedom and safety to one or two Iraqi Christian families this Advent, go to savethechristians.com.